Welcome back to TeshKidFX for another Gala Games price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Gala Games chart. And before I start the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the 1 hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where you can see that Gala Games, after making its low at around the $0.015 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the ED12 structures, where I have this ED12 structure in blue, having that as the first wave, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then a wave 4, then a wave 5, making its peak at around the $0.0151 mark. And having seen the formation of that wave 5, we completed a higher ED12 count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a higher ED12 count 1, whatever we expected next is a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a higher ED12 count 2, and within the formation of a higher ED12 count 2, which is a corrective wave, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, which played out over here, completing the formation of that higher ED12 count 2. And after seeing the formation of a higher ED12 count 2, I expected another bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher ED12 count 3, and this could be what is playing out here on the Gala Games chart. We could be in the formation of this higher ED12 count 3, and by first sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, we can get a target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.09422 mark. And that is the minimum that I will expect Gala Games to do in case we continue obeying the ED12 structures over here. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, and because of its impulsive nature, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within this higher ED12 count 3, and we are seeing such a movement over here where we can term this as the first wave to the upside. Then whatever we saw over here might be a retracement to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2, before we see another bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, expect a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5 to fully maximize our target area and also complete the formation of that higher ED12 count 3 to the upside, and getting to see whether this second wave over here has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to the lower side to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and you can see we retraced into that target area over here between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and we have started another bounce to the upside in what could be the formation of this wave 3 to the upside. But for us to have confirmations that in the formation of this wave 3, we need to manage to break above the wave 1 high, and if I mark the wave 1 high, the wave 1 high lies at around the $0.05578 mark. In case Gala Games continues to push even higher, manage to break above the wave 1 high and continue pushing higher, that will be enough confirmation that in the formation of this wave 3, before we expect a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to complete that higher ED12 count 3 to the upside. So that is the first case scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Gala Games chart. And in case we don't continue seeing an increase in strength here on the Gala Games chart and maybe see a bit of a pullback, then another ED12 structure could be playing out, where we can term this whole structure right here as a higher ED12 count 1. So there are chances of terming this as a larger ED12 count 1, making its high at around the $0.05579 mark. Then we can expect a wave 2, then a wave 3, then a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. So that is another ED12 structure that could be playing out, and this can only happen in case we see a pullback here on the Gala Games chart, and sketching out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2. In case it plays out, we can use the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.03571 mark and the $0.03101 mark. That is another possible scenario that could play out here on the Gala Games chart, and that is what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios. And if I also take a look at the indicators before I jump to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, we can take a look at the RSI, where we are trading at around the 52 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the lower side, and also any movements to the lower side in that alternative Elliot wave structure right here in red in the formation of that wave 2 is still supported on the RSI. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, meaning lower prices are coming our way, and we are seeing a bit of an increase in the selling momentum, and that would mean lower prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. Here on the daily chart, you can first see that we had these falling wedge that I had here on the daily chart that was supposed to give us a breakout to the upper side, and after managing to break above the 20-day MA, we continued pushing higher, so a breakout out of the falling wedge. We even saw a retest of the upper trend line of the falling wedge before we continued pushing even higher. That is what I was expecting here on the daily chart out of that chart pattern that I have here on the daily chart. And if I zoom out, you can also see that I have this Elliot wave structure right here in red, where you can see that Gala Games, from these low prices that he had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.86 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count one to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing no prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.015 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3. And using the trend based Fibonacci, I have sketched out a minimum target area back to around the $1.36 mark, and that is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios here on the Gala Games chart. So that is my update for Gala Games, and I hope the video was of much help to you.